Hello. I am Alice, your automated lecturer and instructional system, and today I'm going to be introducing you to the new XA Space Fighter. Fighters are launched from a capital ship's fighter bay, which you can access by pressing on the FGHTR tab at the top of your client console. The fighter bay screen lists all of the ship's fighters, as well as their status, which is either ready, meaning it can be launched, or refit, meaning it's not ready to launch yet. A fighter being refit will have a countdown timer next to it to inform you of when it will be ready. A unique feature of the fighter bay is that the standing policy regarding shipboard gambling has been relaxed. An automated blackjack dealer has been assigned to each pilot to provide entertainment and alleviate tension between launches. To actually launch a fighter, simply press on the blue launch button next to the fighter's designation that you wish to launch. Mission and operational statistics are collected and recorded for each fighter and not for each pilot. These are displayed on fighter consoles after the mission. If you want to review your personal performance using these statistics, consistently launch using the same fighter. Once launched fighters can be controlled with either a keyboard or with a joystick. On a keyboard, a fighter can be turned using the W, A, S and D keys, giving it 3 dimensions of movement. The Q and E buttons allow the fighter to roll in different directions. The fighter has a number of important navigational readouts. To the left is the height meter. At the top is the compass heading. And to the left is the hull meter. The hull meter is a continuous diagnostic of the structural integrity of the fighter. Once this is depleted by damage, the fighter will be destroyed. Your capital ship is highlighted on your display by a green double circle, with the words Home underneath. Even if your capital ship itself is out of view, this reticule will show you its location. To dock, come to within 300 meters of your capital ship and press the blue Request Dock button, R key, or a joystick's button 5. Other nearby objects of interest are highlighted with colored square reticules. Player ships are highlighted in green. Neutrals and surrendered enemies are yellow. Space-dwelling life forms are purple. And hostile enemies are red. To target a hostile, position it so that it's roughly in the center of your display, and a flashing diamond reticule will appear around it. If the outer diamond reticule is grayed out, then the target is out of beam range. If the outer diamond reticule flashes red, you're locked on and close enough to fire beams. Pressing space bar, or joystick's trigger, will fire the fighter's beam weapon. Each fighter is also armed with 3 self-homing torpedoes. Pressing the blue launch tart button, or a joystick's button 4, will launch 1 torpedo. If the launch tart button is grayed out, then you're out of torpedoes, but they will be replenished automatically each time you dock. Torpedoes will target whatever is selected with your target reticule, even if it's beyond your beam range. But be warned, if nothing is selected, the self-homing torpedoes will discern their own targets based on proximity, which can cause them to lock onto friendlies. Individually homing torpedoes may deal little damage, but the combined torpedo output of an entire squadron of fighters is comparable to the damage of 2 nukes against a single target. The fighter's afterburner system can provide a speed boost by pressing and holding the insert key, or button 2 on a joystick. Inversely, a fighter can be brought to a complete stop by pressing and holding the delete key, or joystick button 3. This concludes the training for the XA Space Fighter. Please be advised that XA Space Fighter pilots are encouraged to invest in additional life insurance, and don't forget to inform your commanding officer of your preferred squadron call sign and your next of kin.